Yes, it's so nice to finally put a face with the name.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for having me here. I know you're really busy.
Yes, very, very busy.
Well, great. Your office is gorgeous.
Well, thank you so much. We've actually been here for about 11 years, so.
Wow, I can bet your patients feel very comfortable coming.
Oh, yeah, that's the goal. We hope so.
Good. Well, I know you talked about having a meeting at 5:30, so I just want to let you know I still plan on this taking only about 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Is that still okay?
Yes, absolutely perfect.
Okay, wonderful. And is it okay if I take notes today?
Sure. Yeah,
Beautiful.
go right ahead.
Okay, well, I just wanted to kind of take some moments to talk to you about your payroll processes, also your banking, your taxes, and your HR, kind of whatever you take care of.
Okay.
I would love to talk about that with you.
Sure.
And is there anyone else that needs to join us in this meeting?
My husband, he's in a meeting right now, so
Okay.
I can just fill him in later. He'll be fine with that.
Okay, wonderful. So, I know you have 2 locations, correct?
That's correct. We have this one here. We also have a location in Peachtree City.
Wonderful.
We're also planning on expanding in the next 2 years or so.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We've got a pretty strict budget, so.
Yeah, I can bet. I mean, it's a huge feat having 2 successful practices already, and to know that you're expanding, that is just awesome.
Oh yeah, we're excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So how many employees do you currently have?
Let's see. Right now we have about 35 between the 2 locations.
Okay.
And we do plan on hiring about 5 more within the next year or so.
Okay, and then of course more for your next location.
Yes, there will be more expansion as far as employees go.
Right, and you said 2 years, correct?
Mhm,
That you would
that's
have
the
your
goal.
next one?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we can get that settled for you.
Yes.
When are your employees paid? Bi-weekly?
Yes,
or
bi-weekly.
Once a month? Bi-weekly?
That's, you
okay.
got it.
And what payroll system do y'all currently use?
Right now I am the payroll system. It's a software called Microsoft Dynamics GP.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so it's pretty much manual. We have time cards. I do the signing, stuffing, sorting of the checks.
Wow.
So it's very time consuming.
I bet. So is that one of the main problems with it?
That we also have had some glitches with the system as far as when checks do go out. I get probably about 4 every paycheck, every pay period that come back to me for errors, and I have to void the check, recalculate, reissue, and we also don't have direct deposit, so I have to stick them in the mail.
So you have to do the process all over again.
All over again.
Each pay period.
Every 2 weeks.
Wow. And how long does the process take you anyways without the mistakes?
Each employee gets about 3 minutes as far as the time card goes, and then it's
to
about
input it. Okay.
and then an hour to key in the payroll. Which the only reason why it takes about 3 minutes because I've got it down to a science at this point. I mean, I've been doing it for so long now that I just 3 minutes is about good.
Correct. So you would say maybe that's one benefit of your payroll system.
Absolutely.
Is that you're at least used to it.
Yes, I'm very familiar with the system itself.
Okay, so it's user friendly, especially because you're doing it all anyways.
Yes, and then also every year they do upgrade it, which is good and bad. Things, glitches go out. But as far as cost, it's $1,500 each year to upgrade.
Okay, well that adds up definitely, especially since y'all have been around for so long. Okay. So is that the only fee that comes along with that?
Yeah.
With your payroll?
Yes, as far as that goes.
But still, that's a huge fee.
And not to mention time. Money can't buy time.
Yes, no it can't. And I'm sure you would like to get out of the office at some point.
Yes, I have 2 little ones at home, and this part-time job has almost become a full-time job. So let's try to venture off of that.
And do you have anyone else helping you, or is it just
you?
No,
that's just me.
Wow. For 2 locations, and then it'll be even more demanding when you have 3.
That's right.
Okay. And we talked about how much time you spend. How do you track employees' pay time off?
That's also me, and that's another thing that kind of gets away from me from time to time is people may ask for vacation days and they haven't accrued that time.
Right.
So I'm sometimes giving vacation that they haven't even accrued.
Well, I'm sure they enjoy it, but it's not cost effective for you, of course.
Not
if they haven't worked the time, then there's no reason they should be able to take off for that time.
There's only so much I can remember.
Right. And what about your tax administration? What can you tell me about that? Who takes care of your taxes?
So I take care of the taxes.
Okay.
That's not quite as time consuming, but it does take a lot of time. It's about 15 minutes each pay period. Every quarter it's about 2 hours. W-2s, those take about 15 minutes each pay period. So, I mean, it adds up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And do you have any problems, or have you had any penalties, late fees?
We did once. We had one penalty for being late, and it was 4 years ago.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't blame you. You have a lot going on, so
yeah.
I'm sure. But if there's any way we could fix that or help you along with that to not have you be late, we would love to do that.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Okay, and what bank do y'all currently use?
Right now we're at Capital One. I don't have any, big issues with that. There's just a $250 fee.
Okay, but you mentioned they don't offer direct deposit?
No, not at all.
Okay, and that $250 fee, is that yearly, weekly, monthly?
That's a monthly thing.
Okay, so it does add up. I mean, it's
yes.
definitely not too bad, but once you look at the grand scheme of things over a year.
And then I also spend about an hour a month doing, as far as bank goes, the bank statements, all of that.
Right, okay, wow. Busy woman. I bet your kids miss you.
Yes, they do. They're growing up so fast.
Oh, and what about just HR administration duties? All the side stuff that you still have to do. Are you doing that, or?
Yes, you're looking at her. Of course. So I basically spend about 15 hours a week updating employee data on the spreadsheet. So
15 hours a week?
A week.
And you're already short on time.
Yes. So there's that. It's on a Microsoft software, which I'm also familiar with at this point. But lots of spreadsheets.
Okay. And how do you stay up to date on the laws?
Well, with SHRM, the SHRM website helps quite a bit.
Okay.
They have all their current laws on there, so I can just log on and check that out whenever I need to. But if we do have anything more complex, then I can go on to the local labor law firm.
Okay.
And they tend to help us out with payroll and taxes and all of that.
Okay, well, that's great. I think at ADP we could, kind of take care of all that for you and bundle it all into one. How do you think your current processes are affecting your expansion plans?
Definitely want to stay hopefully under budget, but we've got a strict budget. I want something that's cost efficient. Absolutely, that's number one.
Okay, number one for you. If you were to get another payroll system, what would be your main goals that you would like to achieve with that payroll system?
Efficiency,
definitely.
User friendly. Like I said, I've been using this one for 11 years, so I've got it.
You're comfortable.
Down. Very comfortable with that.
So you would want something that
pretty
makes
user friendly.
You feel comfortable again. Well, luckily we have a lot of products that are super user friendly, and also we will always be right there with you if you ever need any help with anything.
Yes, that would be great. Just have somebody to lean on a little bit if I need some help.
Yeah, because you're doing it all. And you said cost effective, of course.
Absolutely.
Because if you're planning on expanding, that's going to be at the top of your list on things.
Got it.
Okay, well, wonderful. I really enjoy sitting down with you today. I know we want to focus on efficiency, being cost effective, and also something that's user friendly.
Yes.
If I can go back and take a look at my notes and maybe come up with an ADP product that suits all of your needs, would you be interested in maybe meeting next week and we can kind of talk
that would be great. That would be great.
Okay, wonderful. What time next week would work for you?
Let's do possibly an early brunch or...
Okay. So what about, are you open on Thursdays?
Yes, Thursday.
Okay, so Thursday at about 11?
That works, yeah. 11 will be great.
Perfect. Well, I really appreciate it. Would you like to have your husband in on that meeting?
We'll see what he's got scheduled for that day.
I'm sure he's just as busy as you.
Oh, yeah, he'll come. If he's open, he will definitely come.
Okay, well, Mrs. Page, I'm so glad you had me here today, and I look really forward to seeing you next week.
Oh, good. We'll keep in contact.
Yes, of course.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.